Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you're having a good Sunday. Enjoying some football out there. I know the Cowboys getting ready to play, so I'm not expecting too many people on here. But just wanted to let everybody know we're having another giveaway, and it is for a free ScentBlaster. If you check out our page, I made a post on it, and just thought it'd be a pretty cool deal since we like to treat everybody like family and have a family atmosphere out on the ranch. Whoever has the if you'll comment on that post with family hunting photos, and whoever has the most likes, they will get sent a free ScentBlaster, because ScentBlaster has teamed up with us, and we're going to try to get this product the notoriety that it deserves, because it's going to be a great tool for your for all the scent game. So if you have any family hunting photos, please post them on there. On our all you have to do is go to our page, scroll down, look at that post, and then just comment with a photo. And then whoever has the most likes by Saturday 10 a.m. We'll send you a free ScentBlaster. So just want to let you guys know about that. And then I wanted to go over. Been getting a lot of people. Seems like lately, it's crazy. I've had 3 people almost ask the same question within the last week or so. Do scents really work? Is it just a gimmick? You know, there's all kinds of stuff out there to sell to hunters, and you know, I was one of those people a while back, you know, years ago, that was leery of if they were just a gimmick for hunters, but I found out that I just wasn't applying it right. You know, I've bought about 50 of those little bright orange I guess scent bombs is what they called them, you know, with a little wick inside. You pull it up and hang it in a tree or whatever, and you know, and not really a whole lot of success with it. I mean, if the deer are there, it worked, obviously, and that's probably the #1 thing that people get wrong, I guess, when they're using their scents, is just how to apply it. I mean, there's all these scents that are made, probably all of them work, they're just not applied correctly. And and I didn't come across that I was doing it wrong until I started using Buck Bomb products, these little aerosol cans that they have. And basically, I found out in Kansas years ago, there was a stand that I wanted to hunt, and so that's when I first started using Buck Bomb. But it was the right time of year, so I was using the estrus instead of the ambush, and I didn't get a chance to hunt, but I went and put a Buck Bomb in a bush about the size of a truck in front of my stand for 2 mornings in a row, and then I was able to hunt the 3rd morning. And when I walked up on that bush the 3rd morning in a row, the 3rd morning, the bush was completely torn apart. And so, as you can imagine, I was pretty excited about the hunt, and ended up shooting the biggest buck I'd ever killed in Kansas about 30 minutes later. So that kind of got me onto the application of scents and everything like that, and that I'd been doing it wrong up until that point. Because, I mean, you can use any scent, the little hanging in a tree, little wick or whatever, and if the deer are close by enough to smell it, then yeah, it's going to work. But that told me that if you can have something out there working for you overnight, and especially consecutive days, that's when it really pays off to use it. So anyway, that's what got me onto Buck Bomb. I'll swear by it. You know, I'll definitely stake my reputation on it, and we buy it by the case for the ranch. So, and matter of fact, we're fixing to put in our order for our season's worth of Buck Bomb products. It'll be mainly consistent of the ambush for. We'll use the ambush all the way up until the bucks start breaking out of their bachelor groups, and then about a week after we start seeing them break up, we'll switch over to the estrus until probably the rest of the season, because we'll have rutting activity down in South Texas till almost the season ends. So, but we'll use the ambush like this here before, like I say, until they start breaking up out of their bachelor groups. And it's not so much an attractant as it is just, it's kind of like the deer calm and that stuff that you see. You know, they're not just going to come to it for this. You know, in that time of the year that when we use this This is basically our cover scent, and in my opinion, it kind of calms the deer down. Just kind of lets them know that there's another deer using the area. And so I'll use this combined with food, and that's where I'm excited to start using, to have the ScentBlaster. Because this product is going to allow people to use scents in the right way and to be the most effective. I know y'all have seen me post a couple videos on it, how it works and everything like that, but with these two combined, with the Buck Bomb aerosol cans and Ambush and the Doe and Estrus, and then for early season I'm going to combine these two. I'm going to use Ambush as kind of my cover scent and kind of calm the deer down, and then I'm also going to be using the ScentBlaster, but instead of like a doe scent or something like that, I'm going to be putting some sweet smelling stuff in here for because they're still going to be focused on food. So and so with this thing, I mean, your things you can use it for are endless. So I'll be putting some, like I said, some sweet smelling stuff in here. If I have a bow hunter, every bow hunter is going to have a ScentBlaster in front of them this year. So I'm going to put my little sweet liquids in here and be attracting. This will be the attracting deer, and then combined with the Buck Bomb, Ambush is going to be kind of calming them down and just letting them know that other deer are using the area. So that's what we'll do in the kind of the pre-rut stage and early season stage, is we'll be combining both of these, the Ambush and food scent, in our ScentBlaster. And so I'm excited to get video on that. It should be it should work out pretty good. And then once you get to the once you start getting the bucks start breaking up, I'll start combining. I'm going to combine the Buck Bomb makes a head gland scent. Buck Bomb makes the head gland scent, and then that's what I'll be using in the ScentBlaster. And then I'm going to combine it with the Buck Bomb Doe and Estrus. What are you doing, buddy? No.
I want the house.
Okay. All right. Are you going to go shoot bows with Mommy? Mm-hmm. Okay. Daddy will be out there in a second.
Okay.
That's our little shooter. He loves to shoot. You know, I'm sure y'all seen pictures of it posted. But anyway, getting back to what I said, after the bucks start breaking up, we'll combine head gland and any scrape scents or anything like that. That's what I'm going to use in the ScentBlaster, and then combine it with the Buck Bomb Doe and Estrus once they start breaking up. And that tandem right there is going to be unbelievable. So, but I just wanted to let you guys know this thing has, I mean, the sky's the limit on what you can use it for. And it applies the scents in the right way. Being that, especially, I don't understand, you know, if you're a guide out there, you should have tons of these, because these are going to, like for us, for example, we have 4-day whitetail hunts, and these things are good up to 60 hours. Okay, it holds 2 ounces of liquid in here, and the batteries are good for 60 hours. It takes 4 AA's. And so that's pretty much going to cover the whole hunt. So I can go out there and set these out a day or two before my hunters arrive at the ranch, and it's been blowing scent out for days, and it's going to continue to blow it out throughout their hunt. And so that's just going to work wonders, and that's the way scent should be. That's when you are successful with scents, is being able to keep it out there when the hunters aren't out there and continually attract deer, because even if you're not there, they're going to come back and check it, like especially doe and heat and food scents. They're going to come back to check. And so basically, you know, they'll walk circles around, and they'll walk circles around you, and eventually you'll get a shot. So it doesn't even have to be in a shooting spot, just somewhere close. So the deer are going to roam around, and having that advantage of having scent out for 3 or 4 days in a row is when scents start working right. So this is going to change the scent game. Everybody's going to be able to disperse scents the way it's supposed to, and you know, being able to leave it out there is such a huge advantage, and still getting out, because once your scents evaporate, you know, if you're just using a wick and the little scent bombs, once it evaporates, it loses its you know, its value. So this, like I say, this thing's good up to 60 hours, so you can leave it up there overnight and continually draw bucks. You know, when they're covering lots of ground at nighttime, the big bucks, when they get, you know, they're pretty much nocturnal, and you got your scent in here and they're smelling it, and they're going to search for that doe or for that food or whatever for a while. You know, they're going to come back and check it every day. So this will even help get your deer out moving in daylight hours if they're nocturnal. So, hey, Lynn, what's going on, buddy? Just seen you. You need to come see us. You and your wife need to come see us. But Lynn shot a pretty good deer with us a few years back, and I'm trying to talk his wife into letting him come back. So, but anyway, I know I've done several demos. I'll just do another real quick one. This is a reservoir, and they sell these. ScentBlaster sells these that you can buy them, you know, individually. You don't have to buy the whole thing once you buy one. And what that'll allow you is what I'm going to use it for, and I'm going to buy a bunch of these. You can have a food. Hey, Billy, what's going on, buddy? You can have like a food scent in here that you use, and then have another one so you don't have to wash it with soap and have to worry about that scent getting on it. And then you can have another one for like your doe scents or whatever it may be, whatever you want to use. So, like I say, the options of this are endless. You can use whatever scent you want to, and it disperses it the way scent is supposed to be dispersed. And a lot of you find it, you know, kind of negative towards scents. Do they really work? I guarantee you, if you use this and disperse scent the right way, I'm talking about for several days in a row, you're going to see results. I promise you. Like I got onto that when I started using Buck Bomb, the cans. It's, you know, I don't know if Buck Bomb puts just a secret ingredient that makes it better, their estrus better. I think it's more the application process, because if you never used Buck Bomb, they have a tab right here on top, and if you click that all the way down, it disperses the whole can. And so if you put that in a bush, disperses scent all over that whole bush and even keeps going after that. It'll spray off for, I don't know, at least a minute or two, and then there will still be residue down in the can, so you're still going to have that scent coming out. And so if you can put these out 2-3 days in a row in that same bush, it's going to have the same effect as using, you know, a ScentBlaster. So if you can combine these two, as you can see, I'm pretty excited about my options this year because of the ScentBlaster, combining it with the Buck Bomb products. So I just want to go over that with you because I know I've had a bunch of guys asking and about scents, if they really work. Mr. Carroll, last year, he was our longbow hunter. He can verify that it works. He had bucks even when I went to go pick him up. The day he shot his buck, he had bucks circling him, you know, walking around in circles, and some good bucks too. So, so I'm pretty excited about this. Like I said, I'm gonna get some video, but I won't be able to get some video of how I apply it actually out at the ranch until my first group of dove hunters come in October. And so I wanted to go over this and how to apply scents so you can be successful before, you know, season starts, and so that you can go ahead and get over to ScentBlaster.net or their Facebook page, and hopefully you can get one. But this is going to change the game in the scent game. It's going to apply scents, like I said, like they should be to be successful. Again, you can't go wrong with Buck Bomb, the aerosol cans. I mean, if you can have the ability to set them off 2 or 3 days in a row in the same spot and hunt it that 3rd, 4th day, whatever, it works. I promise you. I'll put my name, reputation on it. So, so I'm really excited to combine these two. If y'all have any questions ever about what scents I use or anything at all, really, just shoot it to me on Facebook or text me, either one. But I encourage you to check out ScentBlaster. They got a Facebook page. Like I said, I'll be getting some video. I know Heath, the creator of ScentBlaster, he's out getting video this weekend for it. So be looking on their Facebook page for it, and I'll be sharing that as well. And then, like I say, again, in October, early October, I'll be down at the ranch getting video of how I actually apply it, along with the Buck Bomb products. So Again, if you have any questions, feel free to shoot it to me. And please, if you have any family photos, family hunting photos, just comment on our post on that. And then Saturday at 10 a.m., we'll cut off the photos then, and whoever has the most likes by then will get a free ScentBlaster sent to them. And also, they also have wicks that you can buy in 5-packs too. So you can buy the wicks separate, and you can buy the reservoir separate. And then just a real quick demo, the AA batteries go underneath here in between the reservoir. You have a little vent system right there, and there's a little fan inside run by the 4 AA batteries, switched on the back. And then you open up your cap, and your reservoir goes in the little slot there. Put your wick in there, and that fan will be blowing out of there. And so as it's drying this wick will keep bringing your scent up, so it keeps refreshing itself and that's good up to 60 hours. So you guys are going to get the real benefit of using scents with the ScentBlaster, I promise you. And so I'm pretty excited to get video. They also have the magnetic cap, so you don't lose your cap. He's thought of everything he can put on this thing. So it's a really cool tool, and we'll be giving away more of these throughout the season. Like I said, we're gonna try to get this notoriety it deserves. I don't expect it being too long before you see these all over the place. So get yours while you can before your season starts. Like again, if you're just hunting bow season, get these and put your food scents in there. It's going to work like a charm. You know, you won't just have corn in there, you know, corn on the ground. You can put some sweet smelling stuff in here to attract them, like I say, up to 60 hours. And you know, and the limitations are endless. You can put coyote scents in here, hog scents, whatever it may be, and attract them up for several days in a row without even going and visiting the site, you know. So again, check them out. Again, ScentBlaster.net is their website. Like their Facebook page and keep up to date with them. And again, if you have any questions at all, just let me know. Take care.